In depth. The murder of Boss Ceejay. In this episode of the series In Depth, I will tell you about the murder of Boss Ceejay. It is very common for people, who actually know the people I write about, or been around them, to write to me after I have made a video, to either say I was wrong about something, or give me additional information for the video. That was the case after I made my latest in-depth video about the murder of Malcolm Stuckey. A person, whom I will not name at all, wrote to me and gave me information about the murder, especially why he was murdered, and what gang it was rumored to be behind it. Since the information was so interesting to me, I thought I would make a video about it. However, everything in this video is based on rumors. This video is not based on a police report, only rumors. Everything I say is alleged. Boss Ceejay, whose real name was Levon Alvert, was a member of the Chicago street gang called Killa Ward 078, who resides on 78th and Marshfield, and 78th and Paulina. Killa Ward's main enemies are G-Ville, who they had a long and bloody war with. They also beef with Killa Ward New Money 080, Terror Dome BBG, NLMB and Quiet Money. As many probably know, Boss Ceejay was actually the face of Killa Ward because he was a rapper. He had several songs with over 100,000 views on YouTube, including the song No Competition, which is a remix of Lil Durk's song Competition featuring Lil Reese. However, this was not a diss song towards Lil Durk, it was a diss song towards Killa Ward's main enemies, G-Ville. However, this video is not about Killa Ward's beef with G-Ville nor about their history. It's about why Boss Ceejay was killed, and why G-Ville had nothing to do with it. As you all know, there is another famous deceased rapper who originally came from Killa Ward, but who later moved to Parkway Gardens, the rapper and gang member King Von. King Von grew up in Killa Ward's territory as a child, where he was raised by his mother and grandmother before moving to Parkway Gardens around 2009. Boss Ceejay and King Von knew each other since childhood. They were very close friends and hung out with each other and other Killa Ward members continuously. There are several pictures from 2008 to 2009 with pictures of them together, and in Boss Ceejay's music video for the song Where I'm From November 2012, 9 years ago, you can see King Von in the video. Ceejay and Von continued to be in touch and hang out with each other even when Von moved to a block. King Von often hung out in Killa Ward and was well respected there since he actually put in work for them. In the mini documentary Welcome to My Neighborhood with King Von, he shows around and tells a little about his upbringing in Killa Ward at the beginning of the video. In the song For a Fact with Simex Santana, King Von even mentions Killa Ward with a line, "Catch me in the ward, I still be with Tony." However, despite King Von and Boss Ceejay's good friendship, they would end up in a dispute, and eventually fall out with each other after the house party where Malcolm Stuckey was murdered and 2 others shot by King Von and Big Mike from a block. Since I have already told you about the murder and the shooting, I go straight to the point. One of the people who was at the house party, and who witnessed the murder and the shootings, was apparently Boss Ceejay from Killa Ward. What many do not know is that it was actually Boss Ceejay's birthday that was celebrated that May evening. Therefore, you can read what Boss Ceejay said in his interview with the police. Even though he is unnamed, he was mentioned as the person whose birthday was celebrated. In the interview, Boss Ceejay related that King Von was at the party, and that he talked to the mother, who cooked the food, for a short while and then left the party without telling anyone. Boss CJ also related what type of car King Von and the girl he was accompanied by left with, a gray two-door Grand Prix. However, CJ never identified King Von as the shooter to the police, even though he probably knew it was him. However, Boss CJ did say that he knew King Von since childhood, and that they went to the same school together at Hyde Park, and even mentioned that King Von was a Black Disciple gang member from the area around 64th and King Drive. This may not sound like any valuable information, but the fact is that the police now found out that King Von was at the party, and indeed left the party, and that a witness recognized him as an actual gang member from a block. This allowed them to compare CJ's story with other witnesses' stories from the party, including the mother who spoke to King Von, whom CJ also mentioned. In that way they could piece together everything about what exactly happened that night. Since King Von himself denied even being at the party, this was very valuable information. The Jaro City member King Von shot in the mouth and lower body, pointed out King Von in the lineup. He also stated that he and Boss CJ went over to the house party on 5722 South LaSalle Street together, to celebrate CJ's birthday. The Jaro City member then stated that King Von approached them both, and started conversing with CJ. He then observed King Von go to the car and retrieve a handgun with an extended mag. He observed King Von place the gun in his front pants pocket and place his shirt over it. The Jaro member then related Von approached them again. Both him and CJ observed his gun in his pocket, and knew King Von was known for shooting. CJ even said in his interview that King Von had been locked up for shootings in the past. Both the Jaro member and CJ started backing into the basement as Von approached them both, as he said to CJ, "Why are you hanging with these op-ass people?" That was the last thing King Von said before leaving the party with the girl to go pick up Big Mike. An unnamed person in the report stated that he saw Von a few days later in the suburbs, where he told Von that he was bogus for shooting people while families and kids were at the scene. As you all know, King Von had zero tolerance for people talking to the police. King Von had the motto, "Do not say a word, do not give out any information at all, deny everything, and do not identify anyone." He really lived by that code. King Von found out that Boss CJ had talked to the police, which created friction between the two of them. According to Billy Eo from Kill Award, CJ and Von had a falling out because of this situation, because King Von believed that CJ gave out information about his whereabouts that night, and that it was valuable information for the police, as he stated that Von was a gang member, and that he was at the party but then left quietly that evening. Now we come to the rumors, and the real reason why CJ was murdered. What I have heard is that King Von sent out the hit from his jail cell on Boss CJ, since he could play a part whether King Von was released or not. On August 13th, just 4 months before King Von went to trial for first-degree murder and 2 attempted murders, Boss CJ was shot and killed in the Uptown neighborhood on the north side. According to my source, either Kill Award or a block members followed CJ to the north side in a black vehicle. A man in a black hooded sweatshirt got out of the vehicle, and shot CJ twice in his torso. CJ, whose real name was Levon Avert, 23, was taken to Illinois Masonic Medical Center, where he tragically passed away. According to the source, the one who gave away CJ's location was his baby mother, who was from the north side. Whether Kill Award knew about what would happen remains unknown. What is known, however, is that G-Ville got credited and blamed for the hit, maybe by a block or Kill Award. I can imagine that a block wanted to hide the tracks and keep everything secret, as it would in no way be linked to them or hit back against King Von. Who the actual killer was is unknown. King Von has actually rapped about this event in a few of his songs. In the song What's Next, he says, "A dude told on me before, he got a longer sentence, I think they gave him 28. He rather talk than listen, he was the only one they told, they killed the other witness." In an unreleased song, he says, "I do not know what got into the dude, he was yapping out the mouth, phone him had to shoot the dude, same dude that be telling you cool it with them, don't give a f if that's your cousin, what you doing with them." In the song Still Trappin' with Lil Durk, he says, "I done send hits from my cell, damn." This was the second episode of the In-Depth series. Remember, this is just rumors, I'm not saying these are facts. Rest in peace Boss Ceejay and King Von, and everyone else who has fallen victim to gang violence in Chicago and around the world. My condolences to families and friends who have lost loved ones.